Now this is the story of Korah's rebellion and the budding of Aaron's staff. It's coming from Numbers 16 and 17. Now Korah, a Levite, and Dathan and Abiram and 250 men who are recognized leaders amongst the Israelites, they rose up in opposition to Moses and Aaron. And they said to Moses, they said, you have gone too far. The whole community is holy, and the Lord is with all of us. So why are you setting yourself above the others in the Lord's assembly? Now Moses and Aaron, they fell on their faces. And then Moses said to Korah, go and get your men and take their censers and fill them with incense and fire, and the Lord will show who belongs to him and who is holy, and he will make known the one he has chosen to draw near him. Now, you Levites, you have gone too far, Moses said. Was it not enough that you were appointed by the Lord to do the work in the tabernacle and to minister to the people? Why are you now banding together against the Lord, and why are you trying to get control of the priesthood? Now, Moses, he summoned Dathan and Abiram, but they refused to come. And they said, Moses has brought us up out of a land flowing with milk and honey into this desert to kill us. And he has not brought us into a land flowing with milk and honey. And now he's trying to make us subservient to him. Now Moses became angry, and he said to the Lord, Lord, do not accept their offerings, for I have not done anything against any of these men. Now, Korah and his followers, they stood in opposition to Moses and Aaron at the tent of meeting. And the Lord came down in the cloud, and he revealed his glory, and he spoke to Moses and Aaron, saying, separate from the assembly so that I can do away with these people. And then Moses and Aaron, they said to the Lord, Lord, will you be angry with the whole community because of the sins of one man? And the Lord told Moses to have the Israelites move away from the tents of Korah and Dathan and Abiram. And then Moses told the people, if these men die in a normal fashion, then the Lord has not called me or to do these things. But if the earth opens up and swallows them, then know that they have shown contempt to the Lord. And before Moses finished speaking, the earth split open and swallowed Korah and his followers, and the earth closed up over them, and they perished. And the rest of the Israelites, they ran, saying, the earth will swallow us as well. And then fire came out from the Lord and consumed the 250 men with the censers. Now the Lord told Moses to tell Eleazar, the son of Aaron the priest, to collect the censers from the smoldering remains, and Eleazar was to hammer out the metal and to overlay the altar with the metal, and this was to be a sign as a reminder to the Israelites that only the descendants of Aaron were to offer or burn incense before the Lord. Now, what happened was the next day, the Israelites, they came to Moses and Aaron, and they said, why have you have killed the Lord's people? Then the cloud came down, and the Lord revealed his glory, and he spoke to Moses and Aaron, and they fell on their faces. And the Lord said, separate from these people so I can do away with them. And Moses told Aaron, he said, go and get your censer and fill it with incense and fire from the altar, and go and make an offering in the midst of the community and make atonement. So Aaron did this, and the plague stopped, but 14,700 people died in addition to those who died with Korah. Now, what happened was the Lord told Moses to get the staffs of the heads of the various tribes, or the 12 tribes of Israel. And they were to put their names on their staffs, and Aaron's name was to be put on the staff of the tribe of Levi. Then Moses took these staffs and he put them in the tent of meeting. And the Lord said, the one that I have chosen, that their staff will sprout. And so what happened was Moses put the staffs in the tent of meeting, and the next day he went in and got it. And Aaron's staff had sprouted and blossomed and had produced almonds. And so Moses gave the staffs back to the heads of the tribes, and Aaron's staff was placed or put in front of the tent of the testimony as a witness to the people. And this was to put an end to the grumbling against Moses, and so that the people wouldn't die. Now the Israelites, they said to Moses, we're lost. We're all lost. Nobody can approach the tabernacle and live. So are we all going to die? And that's the story from Numbers 16 and 17.